on mic for I don't know how long. Hello. Welcome. I haven't said anything. I don't think there was a problem. Hello. Mic is being fixed. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Happy Lab Accidents is, I want to say back, but that implies that it's going to be consistent from here on, and that's still a little tentative. Let me turn the music down. But welcome. Updates on me, because it's going to affect possibly this stream and definitely streams upcoming. Good news, bad news, middle news. Bad news, I still have back shoulder problems that I have to go to physical therapy for. Double bad news, it's a very busy period at work, so I overdid it yesterday, and I sat at my desk too long without stretching, and it still kind of hurts. Good news, though, I have knee stretches, and they do help. And double good news, I got my blood fixed with some iron infusions. So, I have way more energy than I did as an anemic person.
And the desk.
Oh, and I got a new... Let me get to that. I have way more energy, which means I'm way more willing to do stream on my off days, even when I don't really have it all together. As for what Jaunt just said behind me, I got a new desk for my back, and hopefully I won't be exacerbating my back issues every time I sit down. So that's good. It's all good. It's all on the way up. And hopefully it means happy lab accidents and my interaction with it will be improving. Let me... So, I'm going to explain what we're getting to today. It is something that we started, or I continued on lunch break. But first, I realized I want to show something first. This is not what I want to show. This is the wrong application. Thank you. Congrats on my new blood. Thank you very much. It, actually, I kind of want to talk about it. So I had 3 infusions of iron, and I don't know if any of you have had, blood infusions, but what happened was they took me to a little cubicle in the hospital, and they sat me down and they put in an IV, and, the procedure is like, I had 3 sessions where they did 5 minutes giving me iron and then 30 minutes with saline, making sure that I wasn't reacting poorly. And the iron, apparently like everyone reports this and it's absolutely true. The iron tastes exactly, even though you're getting it through your blood, it tastes exactly like bad maple syrup. It tastes like the worst, like diner cheap fake maple syrup you've ever had. And then follow up by saline. I'm like, oh, my eggs arrived. My whole meal is here. But it's impressive. It like very immediately hits your, I guess, your saliva, and you're like, oh, that there's maple syrup in my mouth. And then I get to sit there for 30 minutes and hang out and read. It wasn't that bad. Actually, the hospital I was at had, like, in each cubby, the chairs had, like, back massagers and heated seats and, like, a TV and a leg rest. So if you were there for something more intensive, you could really... They made you as comfortable as possible. It was nice.
They gave us snacks.
Also, they gave us snacks. They had ginger ale and goldfish. And they had water, both bottled and iced. They were really nice. The nurses were really nice. Uh, why is Photoshop not opening? I want to show this before I get to stream.
They did say we should schedule a follow-up for the, like, to look at the big TV on your shoulders, but I don't know if we need to do that.
They were worried about that, but I told them it's like normal for me.
Yeah, it's...
Where? I guess I have to open this manually. Goddamn. This is it. So...
Oh, it's a PNG, so...
that explains it. This is not... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. This is it. I know. So, I'm showing you... I've finally gotten a mock-up done for the 50 Little Guys poster. I think it's been nearly a year or something. It's big. It has the names of all the little guys over here. It has all your favorite characters. They're all colored. And I was gonna put a little bit more on it, maybe like a map scale or some kind of joke like that. I've been putting that off as well. But it's 90% of the way there, and then we can put it up in the shop. Either a Cable 2 shop or the Etsy we're trying to start. Might also do a version that is just black and white, maybe smaller or more focused on the little guys so that you can color it yourself. But in the meantime, this is the guys. They're all inked up and ready to print. I mean, if you weren't there for that episode, I inked all of them off stream because it took ages. Here's Jaunt and me. Wyoming and Utah. Null is over here. Not everyone is represented. This is Trina. And all your friends. The entire Mario family. I'm still really happy with all this. So, yeah, this is most of the way there. And I'm excited to put it in the shop. So, in case you were wondering whatever happened to that, there it is. And that's all I have to say on that, I guess. Let's get to the actual show. Why don't we? So, what we're doing today. I started this on lunch break, which is also a show that hasn't been happening much. But I have been watching Make Some Noise all the way through for like the 5th time or something, and I'm keeping track of all of the points awarded. I'm absolutely sure someone else has done this, but I want to go the extra step and convert everything into points and keep a running total of their actual like point totals. So I don't want to review too much of what we've already done, but just to jump through, some of the points are easily numerically awarded. He gives 1 point. And then he gets silly. There are some silly numeric ones, which like 11, that can be converted pretty directly to 110 if you follow the pattern of 80, 90, and then 10D, and then 11D. And then there are some that are not given as points, but are given as an amount of points. So an intergalactic amount of points would be a distance. I want to review this one specifically, though, because would it be like the closest point from our galaxy to the, or from us to the closest point in another galaxy? I think that's what we did, actually, now that I say that. So we wrote that down as about 2 million light years. 2.5 million light years. And if we keep going, then what we're going to build up, because some of these are not... oh, and the third type is that it's straight up not points. So like a heaping amount of gold, that's gold, that's not points. And it's not gold amount of points, it's just gold. So that's a separate thing that we might tack on to the list, but isn't useful in calculating points. So I don't know why that one's a question mark. I think it's pretty clearly a Magic Kingdom amount of points. I guess you could wonder, like, it's easiest to ask, is that the area of the Magic Kingdom, as in, like, the Disney theme park, or is there some worth of the Magic Kingdom that's more valuable or, like, differently measured than the actual area?
The value of the park.
Yeah, that is another way to do it. I guess we can...
What do you use acres, or do you use square footage, or do you use...
That wouldn't really matter, because those are all areas.
Yeah.
Those can be converted between each other. But it might come down to, like... So here's the other thing, is here on this third sheet, we have what I've labeled known conversions. And I haven't filled this yet, but I think we have a few so far. So we're going to have different categories of things that are listed as points. So once we've filled enough of these columns to pair with each other, then we can start converting between them. So, like, if we know, like, that a point is about $10, then anything that's listed as money, we can convert from the monetary value divided by 10, that's the number of points that it is. Obviously, the game was not built like this. We're doing our best. We're gonna get within a better range. It's for science, obviously, and we can only do our best.
Did you explain what Make Some Noise actually is?
No, I haven't. Make Some Noise is Dropout's version of Whose Line Is It Anyway? They do some improv games, and at the end of each round, or each prompt, Sam, the host, gives out points, and it starts normal. He starts by saying, like, 2 points, 3 points, 100 points, and then over time, he gets silly with it, and, because the points don't really affect anything. Another thing I'm taking into account is who wins each round. This could be important because if it comes down to, like, we know this person wins and we don't know how many points they have compared to this other person, we can assume that they won at least this many points in between these two rounds to put them into the lead. And we do know that points affect a person's position in winning, except when it's a person's first time on the show, then they are guaranteed to win, unless basically what these colors here are like, if it's green, it's their first time on the show. If it's blue, they're a repeat win. So if in the winner column, if they're green, that means they won because all of their points were taken into consideration. Like, it's not a matter of their time on the show. But if they're in red, like Vic is here, she was the only non-return player in this episode, so she was guaranteed to win no matter what. And yellow is between those two. It only matters if it's a question between the two players who are not returning versus the player who is. And I'm keeping track of other things. It's a little crazy. So I guess to sort of continue here, I want to review what we wrote down, see if anyone has ideas for what some of these like very uncertain ones can be converted to, and then, or if anyone has opinions on them. And if we reach the end, which we probably will, then we'll go to episodes and jump through to get what the continuing points given are. So let me see where we were. I think I'm not okay. So TV premiere. So points is awarded a point per ninja. In the prompt, what he does is he's talking to a crowd and he says ninja instead of the N-word because the idea is that it's being censored to be safe for TV. And then he's awarded a point per ninja. That could be taken as the number of times he said ninja, or the number of times, or the number of people in the crowd that he's referring to. We have no way of knowing that, but we could say like about 10 or more. I'll just highlight that because it's way less to go off of than the number, but it is in the end a number. I forgot about this. A queen bee amount of points. We took using monetary value of a queen bee as a stand-in for the value of a queen bee. Price fluctuates with season and bee population health, so it took rough estimate from anecdotes on Reddit, and it's about $50. I think that's safe. I think we can leave that there. These were all skipped. These were all straightforward numeric. So this one's beats per minute. 63 beats per minute. Beats per minute is a ratio that is neither... that's not fully temporal, right? Because it's not minutes. It's a frequency. And I think I just left ratio because it's like, I don't know how many times we're going to get frequency. I guess I should add frequency. Points as far as the eye can see. So, as many points as fit into 2.7 miles. Oh, actually, let me jump ahead on that. We do, I think, have a conversion of area or volume for sorry, we do have a conversion of points for volume, because in the last God, they have a wild. In the last Game Changer episode, Brennan did a revenge episode that used points as something right at the end, and they had someone handle a bag of points. So let me find that really quick. Okay.
Command. Last thing is, Cerberus says, name this episode.
Cerberus didn't say. 1 point away.
That brings us to the end of our game.
You finished with 11 points. In this world, points are real. Whoa.
In this world, that's a hold on, this isn't a full screen here. Is there any way to, I guess I have to change it on.
The window.
That's a good point. There we go. Okay. In this world, points are real. Is this world a different world from Makes a Noise? Because that's gonna complicate things. Hold on. I have to write this down. Brennan's Revenge Game Changer episode. In this world, points are real. Cerberus. But they give him the points. So you can see
Cerberus didn't say. 1 point away.
That brings us
they're at
to the
11
end
points.
of our game.
You finished with 11 points. In this world, points are real. Whoa.
That's how many, that's... Currently it's 11 points, but in a moment it becomes 10 points. I guess I'll take a picture. Can I just do this? I can. Thank you. So...
Oh God! Oh my God!
He flinches, he loses a point.
That's really bad.
Massively sucks.
That's really
Really
bad.
tough.
Like scarring.
1 point away from Sam.
So that brings you to 10 points. Sam, come take your reward.
Does Cerberus say I can come take my reward?
Cerberus says, come and take your reward. Good boy. Did you see
Good
this?
boy.
Yes.
I'm gonna pretend I don't like that.
So that's 10 points. That's the volume of 10 points that we have right there. So we can use that. We have whatever that volume is, that's 10 points. This bag is 10 points. And I'm gonna write this down as Cerberus's bag. It could, in theory, be 11 points as well. But I think that's a small enough difference that it wouldn't show up in the bag, which isn't helpful for doing math, but we have an approximation that might work for larger changes. So points as far as the eye can see, well, that's an area or a distance. That's not a volume. Still, if you lay them up in order, I'm picturing a point as like one of those. Let me get a window open. Like glass game token. Like they look like this. Let me bring it over. They look like this, right? This is what I'm picturing a point to look like. And I think so far everything has about confirmed that. But we'll figure that out later, I guess. But what would that be? About a centimeter long? They make the same noise. If that matters. I'm gonna, with a question mark, put it down as like about a centimeter. And then for organization's sake. Oh, I guess I can make this an actual table. Convert to table. Yeah. And then... Nope, that sucks. I was really hoping it wouldn't do this to me. We'll just move these down, I guess. There we go. And then here's Izzy with Cerberus's bag of points. I'll say 10 to 11. I think it could have been, like, based on how the game plays out, it could have been up to 5 to 11, but we're just gonna pretend it's definitely 10. Okay. Here's another thing that we have to figure out is what quite a few means, because we have like, when he says things like quite a few, or a shit ton, or, you know, a lot, those also have to be converted to numeric values. And that sucks. I don't know, like, whole cable 2 or something for, for what they think qualifies as a few. A shit ton might be able to be converted from what, the density of shit? That could work. A lot of this is we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. Points for sure. That's just... When he says points, that's gotta be points. How much is a goddamn? I don't know enough about 76 trombones. Okay. So for this one, he said he did a blank amount of points, and then in the blank he did a headbang with his fingers up. I guess I was gonna say, like, the amount of energy it takes to do a single headbang. Let's see if we can find, like, a pop science post about that on Reddit or something. How many calories does it take to headbang? How many calories does hitting your head against the wall use up? That's not what I'm asking. Headbanging burns 150 calories an hour? A bunch of sources are saying this. I don't trust. They don't seem... No stupid questions. How many calories can you burn from headbanging? I'd estimate 1 to 2 calories per minute. I don't know where that number is coming from, but it's... fine, I guess. Okay. Headbanging. No, this is also banging your head against a wall. Why are people looking this up? Headbang concert. A drummer? No. I'm gonna have to research this myself, and I don't want to. How calories burned headbang. I saw, what was it? The search just said headbanging calculator. Let's see if that helps. Or no, calorie calculator. Let's see. No. Calories burned. Activity. Walking, gym, training, and outdoor, home, and daily life. This is like an intense thing. Can we like equate it to a jumping jack, maybe? Or like half a jumping jack? I need someone to tell me that this is a fair conversion. Okay, what I'm thinking right now is doing a headbang is a cardiac activity. It raises your heart rate. It also uses the muscles in your head and is not doing anything more than you could normally do. Like you're not using extra weight, it's just the weight of your head. But it is an activity that you wouldn't do in day-to-day life. So it is increased activity. All of that applies to a jumping jack, right? So how long would you headbang for? Do you headbang for like the entire duration of a song? Because I'm not a headbanger.
No.
How long do you headbang?
Well, you probably do it at the really hard parts of a song.
Right.
Parts that go hard.
For like, what, like a minute? 2 minutes?
No. Also kind of depends. Are you talking about the audience or the people playing music?
Either one. Because I just need, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter how long you're doing it.
Also depends what kind of headbang you're doing. There's the circular motion kind, and then there's
No,
the
we're doing up and
traditional-
down.
Oh, okay, right.
The time doesn't really matter. Because he only does one.
Yeah.
But I need like a length to start with. Okay, but if I compare it to a jumping jack, I would call it like half a jumping jack.
Why are you going by calorie use and not air dispersion or any other arbitrary thing?
If I remember correctly, the prompt had to do with being a rocker.
Okay, but why calorie?
We have other things that are calories, so it'd be easy to convert from there if we got
Yeah.
one. Also, I just like, if you were giving me a headbang as a gift,
Right.
what are you giving me? Because it's
I guess you're giving the effort to
Yeah,
do the motion.
the sentiment is the effort.
Right. And the effort is fundamentally caloric.
Yeah,
Or at least that's how we describe it.
I can't quantify how hard a song goes, unfortunately. Okay, it's either like a half or a third of a jumping jack.
I would say a jumping jack, works out more muscles. So it's probably, like a third. Like, well, it also depends how deep of a headbang if it's just his neck.
It's just
That's
his
one
neck.
thing.
We did that.
Yeah.
He did one.
As opposed to some people that'll do full body.
No, it's a
Yeah.
baseline.
Which I think is better for you long term.
Um,
Doesn't fuck up their neck as as badly.
Okay, a third of a jumping jack.
Sure.
We're
How
gonna.
do we? I wanted to look up how do they determine the caloric use of a given activity? I can't find anything specific about that though.
I have a feeling a lot of it's made up.
Yeah, I mean, you can potentially do. You could maybe do it by temperature output because your muscles heat up when they're used.
I mean, the way
especially
they measure how many
high
calories.
intensity.
Sorry.
A calorie is a given amount of wattage as well, which we also, you can maybe instead of calories, everything should be wattage.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's
you can convert from calories to watts.
yeah. Is there anything else on this list that there's like electrical based or kind of
There's a lot of food-based things.
right? Caloric isn't even calories are potential for
Yeah.
energy.
This
I
one
think.
is eruptive, which is I put as caloric, but
Let me look that up.
I'm gonna change caloric to energetic, I guess.
Well, energy isn't a
Potential energy. Wattage. Hello. How many calories would you say a single headbang burns?
Okay, yeah. So if a calorie is a unit of energy, a watt is a unit of energy over a given time period.
Okay, so a watt is a ratio. Okay.
Right. Which might be more useful, actually, because there's some ones that are temporal. So theoretically, you could convert temporal ones to watts.
So a headbang is a spent energy.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know how to like change this on the chart. Food ones have to be caloric, right?
Yeah.
But like energy spent energy is a different thing.
I guess even more fundamentally than watts is joules.
Mm.
Because watts is joules times time
Times time?
multiplied by
Mm.
a given time unit. Yeah, like watt hour. That's probably the most common watt hour.
Right.
Whereas
Okay.
the
Kilowatt
joule-
hours, right.
A joule is the kind of I don't even think you can get any more fundamental than that.
I'm gonna add an energetic category, and we can sort of break it down later. Unless it's a food one, in which case I'm keeping it as caloric, because that's gonna be easier to look up. 80 no. Eruptive would be energetic. Maybe?
Okay, here's an interesting. They love doing this because of Isaac Newton, I guess. 1 joule is the energy required to lift an apple 1 meter, assuming the apple weighs 101.97 grams.
What the fuck? That's you'd think it would be like 100 grams.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna look up the jumping jack thing.
Yeah.
How many calories do 100 jumping jacks burn? Oh, why do I keep going to Reddit?
Go to scholar.google.
Yeah. Scholar.
That might take a bit longer to sift through, papers and stuff.
Calories burned jumping jacks.
Spread the love, jumping jack.
I don't think that's... What the fuck? None of these are scholarly.
Are they putting ads on Google Scholar now?
They're not sponsored, they're just bad.
Oh,
Like-
well, it's probably a...
Chat, for reference, what I'm seeing is an alleged article called Spread the Love Jumping Jacks Calories Burned Calculator Advanced Cardio Exercise Energy Expenditure Calculator with Scientific MET Analysis. And then the source is fitliferegime.com.
Yeah.
Like, they're just pulling tags from any website.
I mean, it's kind of a weird thing to look up.
You would think so. And isn't the way we measure like how many calories are in food is like by burning them? And however much energy is released to them, any calories are in the food. You would think we had like a straight like this burns about 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
Why can't I just look that up? I don't know if I
Calorie-
trust MyFitnessPal as a scholarly source.
Yeah. There's what's called a calorie meter? Caloriometer?
Calorimeter?
Yeah, it's a machine. It does exactly what you say, where it's a very controlled environment that they burn stuff in. And see how much.
I mean, the way to measure it for a person, or headbanging, would be like set up a bike with a light bulb, you know, that, or like an equivalent thing where you set up movement into energy,
Yeah.
and somehow rig that so that you headbang and you can see how bright the light gets based on how much you headbang. You could start with the weight of a head and period of the headbang.
Yeah.
And to move it would be the energy required, I guess.
The period of the headbang.
Let me find that clip, I guess.
Like period of the pendulum. Only
Yeah, that's exactly. What episode was this?
if you have an unconscious body and you put the head at a given arc, the period of the pendulum will.
This is episode 4. It's gonna be... This is the one time that I'm happy that these shows start muted for some reason. Genie's extra stipulations.
Energy is force times the distance. Yeah.
I'm trying to get... Let me see. Oh, it's like right at the beginning.
Not to be confused with work, which is another thing.
Well, I can get you the raw data. I can get you... Maybe not the weight of Sam's head. There are some things I could maybe reach out directly to Sam about.
Yeah.
Because he's weird like that and will answer questions. But...
Could be fun at the end of a song. You know, you think a song's done, and wow.
In this case, work is the same
how about a
thing.
little-
Work is applying the energy. Energy is the potential or the capacity, I guess, for work.
Andy.
Could be fun.
Okay, hold on.
Could be
Could be
fun.
fun.
A amount of points for you, Andy.
That was it.
Wait, it was just one?
Yeah.
Could be fun.
Could be fun.
A.
He didn't really move his neck. He kind of did use his whole. Like,
Can
upper
I
torso.
cannot measure frames.
No, you'd have to download the video.
Fuck. That was less than a second.
Yeah.
Well, let me take notes on this. Period of headbang. I can't edit this and also that, which sucks. Fuck. I can't have an image in there and period of headbang. Weight of Sam's head. Can
I feel like there's have
measure.
to be another energetic one that you could do first, and that would help you solve this one.
Are you sure? Because this one's pretty.
Are there not any other
There are a lot of well, there's at least a
energy?
few ones that aren't calories. There's like 2.
Oh,
But like we have all the data.
okay. So another thing you could do is
How much force does it take to headbang?
I would say another thing we could do is, because we know what a physical point is. It's a little glass bead counter thing.
That's what we're estimating right now, yeah.
Yeah, you can take that. And,
How
take the
many
mass.
of those in the weight of Sam's head?
No. So take the mass of one of those, and I mean E equals mc squared. So times the speed of light squared.
Oh,
That
how
would-
much?
That'll
Yeah.
give you the energy of a point, a physical point. That's a glass bead. Probably not a lot.
I'm looking up health issues related to headbanging, hoping that they say, like, they created this much force. I mean, I can look up whiplash. Like, what's the minimum amount of force required for whiplash? Because it's below that.
That took a lot of energy to make that movie. I imagine.
Yeah.
Did you see the chair that he threw? That's crazy.
They don't even headbang in that movie.
Yeah.
Sign of the Horns. We also have to measure. That's also part of it.
Yeah, right. He makes the evil hand sign.
I don't know what you would. I have no equivalence for that. Okay, well, we'll, I guess, leave that one. I have to download the video, measure the exact time that he spends headbanging,
Yeah.
and then either estimate or ask Sam himself to measure his head.
I don't know if he's gonna do that.
He's done weirder things by more trusted people, but
I don't know. I think the glass bead technique, you could get a lot from that. Figuring out the mass of a glass bead.
I think we're gonna have to buy some.
Yeah. Assuming they aren't super special, dense glass.
It'd be nice for them to be regular, but I don't think they are.
It was probably just a prop they found on set.
Absolutely.
Or like, this will do fine.
A malpractice amount of points. Should I look up like the average?
Malpractice is the
average amount of money won in a malpractice case?
no, that's a lawsuit. Malpractice isn't inherently a lawsuit. It's just a you also need the
Well-
distance and depth of the headbang. Oh yeah.
We're
He didn't say malpractice lawsuit amount of points. He said malpractice.
but we're assuming that a malpractice lawsuit is monetarily equivalent to a malpractice. Like,
What?
the premise of a malpractice lawsuit is that you're getting back the amount of money,
Yeah, but that's not what he said.
but that's a double, like, we can
But
use
no,
that to work back, right?
malpractice is just the act of doing something medically irresponsible.
I can't convert that to points.
Why not? Oh, but you can convert a headbang.
Well, what I'm saying is that a malpractice lawsuit in its premise is the amount of money you were owed for being the subject of malpractice.
Right, but that's not what he said. He didn't say malpractice lawsuit.
No, but I'm saying it's equivalent.
It's supposed to be, ideally.
Yeah. I think we have to work from that.
Make assumptions about Excel. You can figure out the acceleration going frame by frame. If you could figure out the size of like Sam's head, the height, you could use that as a reference point.
I think we can from
Yeah.
another episode.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a 3D model of Sam yet? Did you get a body scan that we can use to?
He did release the standees for that one episode where they had to of Game Changer, where they had a standee of Sam in the most unlikely place.
Oh, right. Assuming that's to scale.
I guess we have to walk Glengarry Glen Ross. I don't know how to spell that.
What?
Well, this one's a reference to Glengarry Glen Ross.
Oh.
I don't know how to quantify a Coffees for Closers amount of points without having watched that. It's Glengarry. They made it literally the most confusing way to spell it. 2 R's in Gary.
And one N in Glenn.
One in Glenn and then 2 in the next. Oh, there's what?
No, there's one in Glenn.
Why did I?
Yeah. In the single.
Maybe the prompt did it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Thousands of years of evolution's worth of points. So is that equal to thousands of years, or
Thousands of years of evolution.
yeah? Does it matter that it's of evolution?
Yeah.
Shit.
Why wouldn't it? That's what he said.
Okay. So what is the difference? What's the quantity there? Because every creature is maximally fit to its environment. So it'd be a static fitness, which isn't right.
Thousands of years of
Maybe-
evolution.
Change? How can you quantify evolutionary change? Changes to DNA, maybe?
Mm. Additions to DNA?
Not additions necessarily.
When,
I would say difference between.
well, but why wouldn't it be more over time?
Well, I would include additions,
Oh,
but
well, that's the
it would also be changes in individual. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, patterns.
I guess. I don't know.
Like a change from ATCG to ATTG would count as 1. And then change from ATTG to ATTGA would also count as 1.
Yeah.
Just mark it as a question mark. Calculate. So also, what am I going to do for that? Find the full genome of
Yes.
It also says thousands of years, so I don't know how many thousands of years. Let me go back and find what that was referring to. Get time of beginning. Calculate number of changes across genomes in stages.
Sure. Easy. Evolution of what? Doesn't matter.
I
guess.
think it's that one's down here. Okay, so it's the prompt was the evolution of man diagram.
Oh, so humans, probably.
Yeah,
And jump into the abyss together.
and we're starting
Ready.
from
Go. Jess.
Yes.
Andy. The evolution of man diagram.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Just
I'm happy to be the front or the back. It's not.
It's just no.
I have no idea
it's
what they're
just-
saying.
I feel like you both
Are they
knew
arguing who's the-
exactly that you were like the beginning and end, and
It
like
goes
the
left to
middle's
right.
obviously the hardest.
well, from them they're
No, the
they're
middle's
going
wait,
downstage.
Why is the middle
Middle's
the
It's
hardest?
kind of like you just kind of just.
They didn't say anything
serious?
before that, really.
No. Are you
Okay.
serious right now? You don't think the middle's the hardest? You're fully evolved. You have
He's
tools
fully
and full
evolved.
grasp of your hands. You've come down from the
Not fully
trees.
fully,
Your hair is
mhm.
receded slightly, and you are totally primal.
Mm-hmm.
I
Totally
am cutting
primal.
this-
Totally primal.
Yeah, whatever that means.
And they've come down from so totally primal to come down from the trees. To come down from the trees. So we're going like first stage to third to fourth in the diagram, which isn't like a valid.
Morpheus goo
whatever.
of not knowing what I'm becoming, but knowing what I left behind. Like, there's no position more existential than the middle.
I'll take the. you want
No,
me to-
I like it now. Now I like it.
Well, now
We have
well, now
drawn
we
this-
No,
feel
now I
like
like it.
shit because
No,
you're
now
not.
I like it.
So yeah, we get worked, big old guilt trip. Now I
Yeah.
feel like absolute shit.
No, because now I see how complicated and nuanced it is. So
Why do we constantly have
How much
to work
energy
with you?
does it
I just want-
take to evolve? If we could figure out energy of a point, that would solve most of these, I think.
There's gotta be a Kurzgesagt, like, it's estimated that if all of this happened at once, it would be... Let me see if they mention what either of them actually are.
actually really
And diagram and evolution. Why can't we be a trilobite, a caveman, and middle?
He's saying trilobite is equivalent in age,
Yeah.
I guess. Hmm? So he called this caveman, so Australopithecus or something.
Yeah.
Why can't we be?
And then,
heard it.
Now that did
Come
make
on,
it seem
you
like
heard
middle's hard.
I'll get you up.
okay. Degree of change over time? I don't know what to call that kind of... The delta. That is a quantity, but like... What's the term for it? And how does it relate to other quantities? Anyway. December 25th amount of points. I wrote 24 hours, but I also highlighted, is December 25th worth more than other days? I would posit, yes, in most ways. Definitely monetarily, but I don't want to convert it that way, because that's not what we're doing. He's giving you a Christmas. He's giving you a proper Christmas. Or whatever the prompt was. But people would argue that a good Christmas is about family and your loved ones, which cannot be quantified. So it could be priceless. We could put priceless on there if we wanted. And then I don't know what to do. So we can't choose that option. Here's another movie I haven't seen. I need to watch Jaws.
You haven't seen Jaws?
Oh, here is one though, that this one's also infinite. So this one might also be infinite, which is not helpful. I think Frank is gonna win immediately because he has infinite points.
Well, there's different types of infinity.
That's true. And there's gonna be infinity plus 5 or infinity plus 70. which might be more or less.
Wait, yeah, it was just Sam actually said an infinite amount of points.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Chad amount of points. I don't know what to do with that one.
Emma Stone hazes. What? What is that referencing?
She did an impression of Emma Stone, and she made them do hazing activities.
Oh, Chad, like the okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Chad, not
Not the
like-
country.
oh, and not like Stacy and Chad. I mean like the kind of guy who would be in a fraternity.
A Chad.
I'm gonna call it a frat. Yeah.
A Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like me. An epic album of Chad.
Absolutely. If you guys haven't seen Jaunt before, just picture a Chad.
Right. My hair's longer.
That one's pretty straightforward. A Yellow Brick Road amount, which is allegedly a lot. Okay, so
That could be referencing the album. Oh, no, that's
it's definitely about Wizard of
that's
Oz.
leaving the Yellow Brick Road. Never mind.
The Yellow Brick Road wasn't made out of gold or anything, was it?
No, it was just yellow brick, like in the name.
Let's see what information there is about the Yellow Brick Road.
It comes up with the song.
It's only
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by
oh, why is it bringing up Elton John first?
not just I mean, you know. Wizard. Shout out to Wizard of Oz. We might have to read the Wizard of Oz.
The original Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yellow Brick Road is a central element in the 1900 children's novel The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Da-da-da.
Um,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
the road is mostly referred to as Road of Yellow Bricks.
So we could do the monetary amount of the bricks,
In
but then we have to figure out the
Mon-
distance anyway.
monetary amount of bricks today or in
1900 with inflation.
when the book came out.
At least the imperial capital of Oz. Paved with yellow bricks. The road has fallen into disrepair, so it's
Right.
less valuable than it was.
Right.
Figuring out the amount of distance traveled makes me just want to do the distance traveled and not convert it to price.
Yeah. Yellow Brick Road amount of points. In the 1939 film, a red brick road can be seen intertwined with the yellow brick road. Both spire. Oh, right.
I feel like 2 years ago I could have Googled how long is the yellow brick road and be given a Reddit article with citations.
And now Google.
That yeah.
There's an add-on that was released recently that filters out any article before or any web page or result before like 2020.
I think I can also just do
Yeah, you can. So it doesn't. But yeah, the idea is that it doesn't. Yellow Brick Road found by team mapping Pacific Floor, Sacramento B.
what does the Oz Wiki think? It's a very wide one in width and a very, very long one in length.
Okay, so here's the official
We have a map.
I didn't realize that this was a thing. The Marvelous Land of Oz. Gillikin County?
Yeah,
Gillikin.
country.
Munchkin Country. Winky. Alright.
That's the other thing is like in the movie, you see the Yellow Brick Road start from Munchkin Land and then go to the Emerald City,
Yeah.
but it's going into every country.
Yeah, so it seems like it. I mean, this map we're looking at, oh, you can see it, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't help that Winky Country is yellow, and it seems that they're coloring the road
Yeah.
yellow. So
I don't-
how can we tell? Anyway.
Based on having read Wicked, I don't think they didn't go into Quadling Country
I don't know.
because they're extremely racist. Not the
don't-
book, the characters.
Well, But Wicked isn't.
But yeah, like how canon.
That's not.
We
that's
can't go off
fanfic,
of-
basically.
I know,
Yeah.
but we can't go off of. But it's based on the movie version also,
Wait,
like
they-
that prompt.
That's such a. I'm just looking at this closer. There's impassable desert at the top.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there's impassable desert, sandy,
Yeah.
sand, shifting sands,
Great Sandy Waste. And then,
deadly desert.
that's kind of weird. I love the world building of.
It's pretty interesting from Wicked stance anyway.
What is this from? This is from the official. Yeah,
Boss's official map.
from something. They don't cite where this is actually from. Like. Oh hey. Right? I guess it's from the kids' book.
Yeah.
See? No.
But also this map is not to scale.
Presumably not, no. We should get. Let me look up how much. How much is a copy of The Wizard of Oz with the map? Look up Land of Oz on Wikipedia.
Land of Oz is a
There's
fantasy.
better map.
Oh, okay. It is a good map. Still not any scale represented, but
Yeah.
and the colors are completely different, but
Well, the colors are based on the flag.
wait. What's the Gillikin, Winky, Munchkin, and Quadling? And then the oh. So in the other one, they'd already taken over? Phanphasms, Whimsies, Ripple Land. Yeah. Okay, I can't keep going on this one. We're not making any progress. There's also no mark of the yellow brick road on this. Either way, it's based on the movie version anyway.
Yeah.
The prompts, so I don't know how much we can take from that. There's gotta be, with the Wicked movies out now, I bet if I asked, what's the word I'm looking for? Obsessed enough fangirl this question, she would be willing to do the work for me.
I don't think we should be doing that.
No.
The Wizard of Oz board game, the Yellow Brick Road, is only one part, which is kind of, yeah, interesting. It's the part that it's just this part.
Well, yeah,
Or
that's
no, Munchkin. Wait, this is upside down, isn't it?
no.
Well,
The map is north to south.
the other one, Munchkin
Yeah.
Land, was on the right. Anyway, apparently the Yellow Brick Road is just like this part.
That's what the movie is. It's just that part.
Right.
And then she goes a little bit into Winky
the-
Country.
But there's no other roads that are made of yellow bricks, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
According to the
Oh, the red
board-
brick road
according
leads
to
to
the
the
board game.
witch, right?
according
in
to the board
in the
game.
movie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Okay, we'll come back to that one. I have no idea what to do with it. It's a lot, apparently, though. That is what we know about it. Three points as of 2024. 2 hotels on Park Place, amount of points. Cost of building, not of paying rent. 4 houses at 200 each and 200 per hotel.
2 hotels in Park. Oh, all right. Okay, sure.
So, okay. In Monopoly money, but we're just going to convert that straight to
Yeah, we need to figure out the value of a point
Part of a
to-
complete
to
breakfast.
figure out the value of you know, a complete breakfast according to I think the FDA is it's not no, you're not I don't think that's the way to look it up. It's not calories, it's amount of different food groups.
Mm.
Right.
And cereal is your grains.
Right, you have grains and then your protein of some kind, normally eggs. or
Actually,
something.
thinking this one over, part of a complete breakfast in this context just means cereal. So a bowl of cereal.
Wait, where is this? What's the one you're looking at? Oh, right there. Okay.
Here, sorry. So it's not, we can just look at the calories of a bowl of cereal.
Oh, right. It's Trix. Yeah, how many calories is in Trix?
Trix nutrition facts.
With or without milk?
It,
Pickup or delivery? Scroll over.
I'm trying.
Mm,
The scroll bars,
It's there.
tiny little.
Um,
I picked the worst website for this.
yeah, I go to a different. Close the tab. Here.
Foods.co. What? I forgot that fucking.
That's no, it doesn't copy. You can't do open image in tab because Google doesn't take the full. Here we go. This
Oh.
is from
They hate us
this is
again.
from General Mills.
Okay.
10
Uh,
servings per container, 160 calories per serving, so 1600 per box.
it's well, we just need the one
I guess it would just be
serving.
one serving. Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
2 servings if you're having a big, because a cup's not that
But
large.
it's a complete
No,
breakfast.
it's a part of a complete
I
breakfast.
know. I didn't. That's not what I was saying. But so it would be probably one serving. Is what I'm saying. 160 calories, just however many joules, which then we convert to.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna highlight this as useful.
yeah. Oh, I was wondering about the colors. What's going on? How are you doing that again?
Purple means it's empty. Orange is like, hey, look at this.
Okay.
Yellow is like, this might be useful for later. And green is like, it's done.
Right.
A $20 IMAX ticket worth of points. So it's $20. Right?
Right.
Or it's the experience of watching the movie, but I don't want to do that. I simply don't.
$20 IMAX ticket worth of points.
It's the ticket, which you spent $20 for. So it's $20.
Yeah. Of a given individual might value the experience of an IMAX as higher, but he does specify
The ticket.
right. So it's 20 regardless.
A Moderna amount of points? Like the valuation of
The company.
the company at time of recording?
What was the? You need to put the prompt down.
Yeah,
that's-
I watch it while I'm...
Yeah, don't worry about it. Make some noise.
This was...
A limited quantity of noise. What?
We're looking for one between Lisa and Frank and after Fred Armisen and Kristen Wiig.
Wonder if you can extract the subtitles.
Probably.
Come on, there we go. Okay.
Okay, so it's right before this. Okay, it's the meet cute one. Okay, a meet cute where what they ran into each other and dropped is actually important and should be the focus of their attention.
I wonder if MGM
Hmm.
has the Land of Oz completely mapped out in like their own reference sheet that they use for all
I
their...
can only have listened. Go ahead.
I wonder if MGM has the Land of Oz completely mapped out that they use as reference for when they license Wizard of Oz out for stuff like board games. I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
They probably just approve or deny things. A network television contract amount of points for the two of you. A network television contract amount. Let me get more detail. George Lopez and Feeler Waller-Bridge are your new hosts of Good Morning America. What did I just say? are new hosts of Good Morning America. That's definitely money, but I don't know what to look up for that right now. I'm losing it. Let's jump to an interesting one. I've a swing batter amount of points.
When did they say that in baseball?
When the batter is at bat
Right.
and is waiting for the pitch, you shout swing batter. You shout swing batter swing at an appropriate so it's timed that he swings too late or too early for when the pitch actually comes.
Right.
So essentially you're costing the batter a hit.
How much? Yeah.
And a hit is a third of a point?
Or you're trying to make them have a strike. Right?
Yeah.
How much is a strike worth in a game of baseball? You know?
A third of a point?
1/3 of a run. How much is a run worth?
Oh, a third.
A third of a home base. How much is a home base run?
Well, a run can be a third to a point.
Yeah.
Or more.
Depending on if the bases are loaded or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 1/3 to it's 1/4 to 4.
And then yeah.
Is 1/3 of. Do we want to count balls also? Like, you get 3 strikes, but you also get 4 balls. That's not funny.
What if it's 5 points? Because it's 5 syllables. It's just the
Which is
phrase.
0 to 4 points.
This is assuming that the points in Make Some Noise are of equal value to the points in baseball, which they definitely aren't.
No, they're not.
You have to.
Well, they could be.
No, I don't think so. They're probably worth more in baseball because, contracts for baseball players is my thought anyway.
I don't know. You need there's
Way more
fewer
people-
points in baseball. So yeah, it is more valuable to get a point in baseball than a
Right.
point.
There's infinite amount of points in Make Some Noise, apparently.
Point in baseball is way more valuable than a point in Make Some Noise. I don't know. I think points are points. I think you just need more of them in baseball, or need fewer of them in baseball. I think if we do that, then I'm gonna have to finish calculating all of the points and then take an average, required to win amount. And then an average required to win amount for all of baseball.
That's impossible because you have few people that have infinite points.
But did they win?
Yeah.
So I think we should just count points as points
No.
across games. You just need different points.
Well, the points don't matter though.
They matter. Otherwise, what am I doing?
Oh, oh no, that's not the
That's
other
not this
show.
game, yeah.
The other show. Sam should say that they do matter very much,
I think he does
Yeah,
at one point.
even though, yeah.
I'm gonna say points are points across games. Points are points across all games, even if more or fewer points are needed to win a game. Uh, 10% of 100k amount of points. So that's
What?
no 10% for 100k. So that's a Shark Tank reference. So he'll give you
Oh,
he'll
interesting.
give you 100k if you give him back 10% of your company.
10% for 100k amount of points. Oh, that's so. What?
In the context of the prompt,
So
the company makes $0.
but is it 100,000 amount? 100,000 points is what I'm getting.
No,
Like,
it's
or-
100k dollars.
Yeah. He doesn't say dollars though.
He doesn't, but that's the
Yeah.
implication.
10% for 100k.
If it's based on the company in the prompt where they all have food poisoning,
It's 0
they're probably not going to sell anything.
because it's yeah.
So he gives them 100k and then doesn't take anything back. I'm just gonna put it as 100k and highlight it so that, you know, I make sure to come back to it. A lit amount of points for all of you, no cap. That has to be 420. I can't think of a more lit number or a more lit amount of points. Vague. All sorts of points. I think I want to come back to that one. And for every kind of point that we come up with, give him 1 point.
For each of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
1
far-
point for each kind of point given so far.
Yeah.
Which we could be able to do by now, but I don't think people want to watch me count.
Then can't you check how many inputs are here minus 1 because of skipped? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Well, I think it's more specific than that. And also, like, we were going to count caloric and energetic
Just
similarly.
joules. Combine them, basically. So
And area, distance, and volume might be.
what is the area? What?
Well, what's the descriptive version of area?
Area.
Well, there's distance. Temporal is time. Area is.
Aerial? I've never heard that term in my life.
You haven't heard a lot of terms.
Oh, yeah. Look it up.
But that's what I'm doing. Area wide? No.
Aerial is not a word. Is what I'm getting at. Oh, wait. Area versus aerial.
Aerial appears to be an adjective form of area, but I've never heard it used that way.
We don't need to worry about this right now.
Yeah, it's a thing. OED has it.
Well, Oxford is not in America. I'm sorry.
Okay. Points as far as the eye can. What?
Well, we were going to count them, right?
No. I
Why
said
not?
I don't want. People don't want to watch me count.
It's right here, though.
but it's not because, like, well, there's a bunch of question marks and
Well, yeah,
stuff.
you just subtract that.
What? No, there's a bunch more than what we have because we don't know what the question marks are.
Oh, but so far it would be like 10.
Plus all of those, which we don't know. What I'm saying is I'm gonna have to go through and decide one by one,
Yeah.
and no one wants to watch that. So
No, but so far it would be like 10. Because those are the ones you've determined so far.
no, so far meaning up to that point in given points, which includes all of the ones I haven't decided yet up to that point.
I thought
Like
when you
so
said-
far on the spreadsheet.
I thought when you said it would just be different types.
Yeah, which includes types that I haven't figured out yet.
No, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There would be 10 or so, or around there.
We're on row 120.
No, but are they all going to get their own unique?
That's what I have to check.
No. So far of the ones that you have determined, it would be like 10. I'm just asking a question.
There would be about 10
Right now that you have determined.
plus or minus, or plus a
Yeah.
bunch of question marks that may or may not overlap with each other.
Yeah, those aren't determined yet. That's what I was saying.
So that's at least, yeah, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah,
I got you to count on stream. It was easy.
that's not what I'm. Okay, shut up. I don't want to do this. Points as far as the eye can see is actually measurable. This is 2.7 miles.
Why miles?
Do you want me to do it in kilometers?
Well-
It's the same.
Well, yeah, no, I'm more if we're using SI units. Right?
I guess.
What?
Do you want to help or
What? I am helping.
there's no reason to convert that. I'm gonna have to convert it anyway later.
Yeah.
For the Brits, it's 4.34, 4.35.
Actually, England still uses miles sometimes, but for some reason.
I don't. Okay. An extra life worth. I wrote that down apparently as temporal. In a video game sense, it would be more time playing.
Right.
In a real world sense, it would be like the average lifespan of a human. And I don't know which to do. But it is the amount of time given by getting to continue living. Oh, but because it's an extra life, it's not like starting from babydom again. It's starting from where you were as if you hadn't died.
Right.
Depends on if the person who dies remembers the previous life after returning. Yeah, it's not starting from 0. It's starting from where you were. Starting from where you were and getting to avoid death that time. So,
Well, it depends on the game. You start from the checkpoint.
we're gonna have to. I think that's a Mario reference.
Yeah.
In which case, you start from a checkpoint. What would we call a checkpoint in real life? Like a birthday? An eternity amount. I put those both as infinite time, which is what I think people mean by eternity, but I think definitionally it means like the duration of the universe, like how much time can exist. Thank you for the resub. 48 months, and Mill is at 45 months, so you haven't beat. That's really impressive. a movie theater tub of popcorn amount of points, that's definitely... Okay, is that volume or caloric?
Yeah, that's a
The
hard
tub must have popcorn in... Okay, this is what I wrote before. The tub must have popcorn in it. Therefore, is the value of the popcorn and not the volume. It is a tub of popcorn. It is not a popcorn tub.
Right.
So it has popcorn in it.
Yeah. So you figure out like the average size of a popcorn and like how many pieces per tub, and then you have to figure out what tub we're gonna use.
I would say a tub is also, or a piece of popcorn. Sorry. A piece of popcorn is approximately the size of a point, if that means anything. Not really.
In size, sure. In mass, definitely not.
No. Depends on the theater. I think they use standard, like,
It feels like something
gallon tubs.
Yeah, it feels like something they buy in bulk. That a lot of theaters use the same one, but I get it kind of depends.
Are
Like,
tubs standardized?
AMC uses, it's probably about a gallon, I think. Oh,
It's 1.5 liters for a really big one.
or that's custom popcorn boxes from Lime
What a,
Regal Theaters.
Regal uses, okay.
They use bags though.
A large tub is 170 ounces.
They use bags.
A large tub
Oh.
is 170 ounces.
So that's gets a free refill. If we count in refills.
I don't think we count refills because it's just one tub.
What about the Dune Sandworm tub? Oh yeah, what about what about novelty tubs that look like Jar Jar Binks' head or whatever? That doesn't matter, I don't think. I don't know, does anyone ever go back for refills? I feel like that's something that they
Count on you not doing.
Right.
Because it's in the middle of a movie.
Right.
You might get one on the way out. Cinema style. This one just says approximately 5 quarts. I would believe that. What's another cinema? AMC?
Yeah.
Did AMC change their large bag sizes?
You're on r/AMC A list. Okay. I think you should get off of the A list subreddit, please, because you are not an A list.
Okay, tubs are 150 ounces. So if you go to AMC, they actually have 20 ounces less of popcorn in their tubs.
Pre-COVID, it was 170.
Oh, well, so this person just hasn't measured since then. No, 100. Oh, so they shrunk it since COVID?
Right.
What the fuck?
Well,
They're trying to get more money because all of the theaters are dying.
Yeah.
All right. So how much popcorn in 170 ounces?
Yeah.
Or should we round it to like 160 between? No,
I don't know.
AMC used to be 170.
A point an ounce? Well, we were going off of caloric, so like energy, joules probably more likely.
The value of popcorn, which I'd say is caloric. That's the only way to quantify the value of popcorn.
Yeah. We're doing a lot of caloric conversions just because that sort of simplifies this a lot of food-based ones, and trying to figure out it's just easier with calories or joules.
I think also the wording is specifically a movie theater tub of popcorn, so we know it's a tub full of popcorn, and then worth amount of points, so it's the worth of that tub of popcorn.
Oh, so
and then that converted to points. So
wait, worth. Oh, so wouldn't that be?
I don't think that's monetary. I think it's like the worth of worth does mean money, doesn't
No,
it?
yeah, I would actually. Yeah, no, that's kind of important. It would be how much is popcorn? I haven't been to a movie in so long.
It changes too often.
It does.
I don't know. I still feel like that means like you could say like calories worth of something.
A movie theater
That's 10.
tub of popcorn worth. Yep. Actually, should we figure out how many popcorn pieces can fit in the tub, and then count? That's, how much is a kernel worth?
I don't think it's monetary.
No. Okay.
It's calories. If only because I don't want everything to be monetary. And this is like one of the few caloric ones that I feel like we can actually count.
Yeah. And it could blow this whole case open.
Exactly. Game quoter, does the butter and salt count?
I was wondering, yeah.
I think it's specifically movie theater popcorn,
So they don't use
so
butter.
it counts the butter.
They also
the
don't.
movie theater butter.
Right, yeah. What is it? Cured butter or whatever the hell it's called.
My Google searches are gonna think that I'm so like
Yeah.
obsessed with calories. Popcorn, that's caramel corn.
Caramel corn. Oh my god. Caramel corn is 2,430
For a
calories.
large.
For a large, yeah, but it's still
For a large.
large. Yeah.
House made. I'll say
Well, the difficulty actually, okay, so it's a movie theater popcorn which has a little bit of butter on it, but then you can add extra. So do we add, Also, yeah, to answer the question, I would say yes, we count the butter and salt.
that's what I said.
Oh. Our minds we're like so deep in this. I don't know which way.
You're losing
I'm
me, and I'm losing you. Plain popcorn tub, no butter, 970 calories.
Right.
That's for 170 fluid ounces.
This is on AMC's own website also, so it's official from a source.
AMC website says 170 ounce tub, no popcorn, no butter, equals.
This is all popcorn.
That's 0 calories.
Caramel's melted sugar. Yeah.
970 cal. Also, I think in the EU they use kilocal, and that's what our calories are in the US.
A lot of times they'll say kcal.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
So with butter, how do I get with butter? With the sodium? Oh my god.
Oh wow.
You don't want to know how much sodium's in that tub.
Jesus. Wait, why is it less
It's
There's not?
it's milligrams.
milligrams of sodium? But like there's less in everything except the
This one's larger. The refillable
90.
one's 190
2,400 milligrams
of sodium.
of salt, which is a lot more than your daily value, recommended daily value.
But 20 grams of protein.
I guess so.
So
What else does it have? We just care about the calories, right? Or joules. Salt does not have a caloric. Right? I don't think it does.
how much butter would you put on that? Like a tablespoon?
They probably have a standard at the theater. They have like a fucking thing that they dump in per load of popcorn made.
I don't.
If I had to guess.
Isn't it like a spout that they put it under and they just like count to 3?
No. When it's made, they have butter on it.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure they just pour it on, and as it's popped,
AMC popcorn machine instructions. This is absolutely online.
Go to images. Try that. See if there's a
No, I want the AMC.
yeah. And these are all consumer products, not
Commercial
might have to-
popcorn machine.
We might have to look up AMC's employee manual or
Yeah,
some shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, AMC theaters, Fry's food stores, extra butter.
Fry's food store? Fry, what are you doing? Oh,
Fry's food.
what?
I don't know.
That's crazy. I thought Fry's died.
This is Fry's food.
Right. But isn't that the same? That's the same, like,
Is that the same logo?
yeah. That's like Fry's Electronics.
Why is this so zoomed in? Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Okay, this is 5 ounces. 5.2 ounces extra butter.
So much salt.
There are 5 servings per container
Yeah.
and 180 calories
They-
per bag per serving.
They fucking trademark perfectly popcorn. Awesome. Hell yeah. As
Okay.
someone who works in popcorn, the popcorn itself is 30 per cup.
60-ounce tub.
30 what?
30
Oh, 30 pieces of
30
popcorn?
kernels.
Yeah, I guess
60-ounce tubs. Then we use a tablespoon, sometimes 2 of real butter, but we're a special theater with real butter.
Right.
30 calories per cup. Okay.
Interesting.
Let me do the math on this label really quick. So we've got 5 servings times 180 calories. Why did I... And... a serving is 30 grams. So do I have to change? Well, is grams weight? No. We're gonna do 2.5 cups because I understand cups better.
What? Grams of weight?
Yeah. So so we need the number of cups per 170 ounces. And then we need,
Are you writing on Doctor's notepad?
sorry,
He's gonna wonder what the fuck.
he's gonna wonder whether or not it's my handwriting or not.
Or you mean his or not?
Yeah. And then, so that's, sorry, I shouldn't be narrating this because it's really confusing to overhear, I think.
Okay, so they're looking at a notepad. They have a
Thank you.
Sharpie pen, a marker pen,
Can you do that like over there?
fine-tipped pen in their right hand, and they're just looking at it. It's so
we need
aggravating.
5 servings.
I don't understand what's going on. It's just they're writing something. Wait.
Serving, which is X calories.
Okay, so we're doing math with lines. Look like shapes.
Do a ratio
The
calculator.
shapes, I believe, are meant to represent numerical values.
Not that. Okay.
Ratio calculator soup.
Okay, whatever. I'll just do this one. 5.
Okay, they're writing things in a ratio calculator.
What? Okay, so 425. That can't be right.
What are you trying to do?
I want, how many ounces is 2.5 cups? I can just look that up, I guess.
Right, yeah. 20.
That's fluid ounces. I guess that's, yeah. So 20 ounces. And then we want the other kind of thing. I don't want that. I want,
What kind of ratio are you
it's
trying to...
easier to visualize it when it's fractions.
What?
I want this, but as fractions. There we go.
Oh, I see. Right.
No, this is also not what I want. No one wants me to do numbers on stream. I thought this would be fast.
It reminds me of that time, story that we've told many times, when we tried to calculate if you could cook an egg by
Yeah.
dropping it from a plane, and if the friction alone would cook it or like hard boil it.
So one 20-ounce serving is 36 calories. And now we need, so 36 calories per 20 ounces equals however many.
Oh, I guess we should say shout out to our sponsor for today, Fry's Food. Fry's Food stuff. They sell more than fries. I only recently found that out.
We're looking at 306 calories. That's interesting mathematically that we went from 36 to 306. So that can't be right though. That cannot be right. 300 at the theater it's 970 for a tub, but in a bag it's 300. That cannot be right. I'm doing math wrong somewhere.
You want to come back to this one?
I will come back to this one.
Yeah.
But for now we have it's greater than 970.
9 p.m. bedtime amount of points? What does that mean?
A 9 p.m. bedtime amount of points. I don't know. This is the problem. What do I call that?
Mom says I can't stay up.
The amount of rest you get if you're asleep by 9:30?
But that depends when you get up, so
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
Britney Spears' newest single, This Is 40. So when would a 40-year-old be getting up? Like 7?
Oh, yeah. Well, in her case, that was probably determined by the parents. Sadly. Or
Well, it's
whoever.
about being 40. It's not about Britney Spears being 40.
Oh.
Amount of rest from sleeping at 9:30? I don't know. When I do my inevitable, like, 7-hour deep dive video on this, I'm gonna have to explain all of these decisions.
For the inevitable any Austin style video that we're gonna
Yeah. A dragon's horde. I apparently wrote this as 300,000 based on this Reddit thing, but
Is that not like a D&D?
that's a monetary. Yeah, okay. So what I originally did was found this Reddit thing where someone converted a dragon's horde in D&D to US currency. But I think he didn't say worth of points, he said amount of points. So I think it's the number of points that could fit on a dragon's horde,
Right.
like in area,
Points. Yeah.
in volume.
So we have to figure out the size of. We need to get some glass beads.
Yeah. And the size of a dragon.
Right. Well, that's easy enough to find.
Yeah, that's or volume of horde. I'm gonna put this as a question mark. An eruptive amount of points. That's a volcano eruptive. Because eruptive would change depending on what it's erupting.
Yeah, I mean, it says right there, volcano.
Yes. So, I mean, it also changes based on a volcano.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, like, how much energy is released in a volcano explosion?
More than this? I don't think so.
I don't know what Jaunt is doing.
Oh, I just punched him like too hard somehow.
Was that a joke, or?
Oh! Yeah, it was.
St. Helens released 24 megatons of thermal energy.
7 of which was a direct also. Okay. That is I mean, this is kind of an extreme example, I think. But it is one of the most recent.
Probably one of the only ones we can measure like that.
Yeah.
7 of which was a direct result of the blast. What does that mean? What were the other... What? 15 megatons? 17 megatons?
Was a direct result of the blast. I mean, I guess the rest of it could be lava. I don't know what that means. Yeah. That's still. Eruptive.
Ooh. Area covered. That's kind of cool. Velocity, temperature. 300 miles an hour.
Temperature as high as 660 I.
Don't know what that means. God damn. Okay, well, someone's gonna have to do math on that. It bothers me that Mount St. Helens, if you abbreviate both parts of it, is mt.st.helens.
Right.
St. Helens. Don't call us, we'll call you amount of points.
What is this?
I think that's 0.
An audition scene between.
An audition scene between an experienced performer and a terrible casting assistant. Don't call us, we'll call you.
That's like that's the thing they say in Hollywood, right?
And that means they're not gonna call you.
Yeah. Don't annoy us, please.
So I think that's 0 points.
0. Finally. We figured out 0.
And
Actually, is that the first 0?
no.
Oh.
I don't think so. A critical damage amount for the 2 of you. So that's depending on the system you're using, twice the damage. Whatever the score is would be twice.
Anime characters.
Oh, so life ending?
Right.
Oh no, but they're describing like Uno. They're playing Uno or something.
Oh. And it.
Let me pull this open.
Okay.
Uh, 107. No wait, 205. Wizards trying to one-up each other. Is that later or before? Okay, I think we found it. Villain and the real estate agent. No, we've... There we go. Dueling anime characters.
Over explaining their every move.
The vibrations of that sound. It instills fear into my heart to intimidate me. But little does he know.
Oh, they're playing Pogs, that's right.
There's no way. No one's seen that Pog for generations.
No one's seen that Pog for generations.
I thought it was a lie or a myth. Perhaps both.
You fool.
Ah! It's a slammer! But wait! If I can reach out just in time, I can potentially throw out my secret weapon.
Draw 4 Uno and
It's Pogs and Uno.
What?
He plays an Uno card, a draw 4 card, in the middle of a Pogs game.
I've confused him.
I draw 4 Pogs from my pocket. I play them in an array.
Oh,
You know what that means, right?
he's doing the array.
The array
The array?
of the 4.
There's no way he could do the 4 array. So you're gonna have to explain that one to me.
Okay, yes.
Because I haven't seen this in
Yeah,
years.
so the 4 array, if you watch the guide. Okay.
Okay. Critical damage. Is there damage in Pogs? No, it's just how well you stack them.
No.
So What, the amount of energy to topple a Pog's tower? But it's also not
Well,
Pogs.
But it doesn't necessarily have to topple them. It just needs to have critical damage.
Well, for you to lose. Or to be, yeah.
Critical damage isn't.
I don't know Pogs well enough.
It's
Research Pogs.
Can we get some? Actually, yeah. Can we
Get some Pogs in chat.
Can we get some Pogs in chat?
Get some
You guys ever played
articles about how to play Pogs in chat.
Pogs? Please.
A gabagool amount of points for all three of you.
So gabagool is a type of meat, but it's also a term used to demean women. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, like you're calling her meat?
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. In The Sopranos, anyway. But no, in
Capicolo.
yeah, it's a cut of pork, I guess.
I'm pretty sure. Well, they are mafiosos,
Yeah.
so it could be either. But I'm gonna
That's
go
what
with
I
the
mean.
meat because I want it to be nice.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah.
Calories. Olympia provisions. How many calories in your gabagool?
That's crazy.
110.
Per serving, 16 per. Is that what they're called? Chubs?
I don't
I
know.
loved a big chub of meat. Hell yeah, brother.
Call that offensive to women.
Damn, this gabagool, it's got a nice chub.
Fuck. So should I just do like this list of calories?
Yeah, I mean that's one. It'd probably be pretty similar. Kind of depends on how you season it too, I guess. But
Ooh, in one slice,
slice is really thin.
there's 110 and 100 grams. I wish they had like for a hunk, but I don't really know how it's usually sold.
Uncured. Oh, here we go.
Okay,
I would say this is probably if it has caloric. There you go.
there we go. Calorie
90.
90 per container. Serving size 1 ounce.
Seems.
And it doesn't say how many ounces.
Per container is varied. Yeah. So, okay.
But that last thing said 100 ounce. Like, okay. 90 cal ounce. Unknown number of ounces. We're past time now and I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let's find a good one. A passive aggressive amount of points for all three of you. I feel like that's negative. That's a negative number.
Yeah.
But I don't know what negative number, but we're gonna
Right.
a take 127 amount of points for the three of you. That's the number of like the shooting takes, not
Right.
okay, we'll just malpractice amount of points. This is another malpractice one.
Interesting.
And okay. Infinite time again, but this is temporal. This is time.
Yeah.
A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 amount of points. That's a rhythm.
So it's a rhythm, but it's also 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Just because something says a number in.
Well, it's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So you add those all up.
No, they're referring to the
I know.
beats. I don't think that works that way.
I know. I'm just saying there's more.
That is an interesting way to interpret it.
Yeah.
I think we have to put this under frequency. Right? And I'm not gonna measure it right now, but we will later. Okay. It,
Are we
yeah.
okay?
This might be caloric also.
Oh, right, because I guess we figured that out with cow's milk.
12 days of Christmas. Okay, this is a good last one to discuss. 12 days of Christmas, amount of points for the two of you. If it's referring to the song, then we have to calculate all of the items in the song.
Yeah.
If it's referring to the time, then it's the same as Christmas. It's like the value of Christmas. It's a little more than an average day.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what a good way to measure the value of Christmas might be? Back when Twitter worked and had an API that you were allowed to use, there was what was it called? It measured happiness on the internet. And one of their benchmarks was Christmas.
Yeah.
They would refer to something as one Christmas.
Okay.
Because around Christmas, everyone was wishing each other like Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
So all of their measurements were based on words that people associated with happiness or sadness
Yeah.
would jump up by one Christmas.
This was like a study somebody did.
Yeah, and they had it online just to see like, around different, political events and things like that, how excited people were. And they would measure it in amounts of Christmas or a Christmas.
Yeah.
That might be a good way to turn Christmas into a number or like compare Christmas to other days.
I feel like we have to be Scrooge-esque to figure this out.
Think of it as money. I want to think of it as money as little as possible.
Yeah, I know.
If only because it's boring.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I can go to money as a last resort, I want to save it for that. Like I can eventually fall back on money, but I want to try something else first.
Yeah.
What was that called? It was like the happiness chart based on Twitter. It was called like the hedonometer. Here's the hedonometer. Oops. There are papers and stuff about it.
Although they stopped in 2023 or 4, it looks like.
Like-
2023.
Yeah, they must have stopped back when Mother's Day.
It's interesting, yeah.
You can also see like all the words and they've marked special events and stuff.
What if you zoom all the way out? I wanted to see.
Oops.
Oh, that's not...
Hold on. You can see these jumps are all Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a Christmas.
Interesting, the overall.
I mean, 2009 to 2025, 24.
Yeah. Wonder if this height here coincides with like an election or something.
Like here.
July.
I mean, it's overall.
No. Yeah, it's very slow. It's not
People are just in general happier. Right up until 2016.
It's interesting. What?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve. So this might be a good way to convert things. Let me write this down as a...
I mean, that specific chart?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's not perfect, but you can look at, like, average out a specific day or something, like January 3rd
Yeah.
is gonna be approximately a tenth of a Christmas.
Yeah. They have a lot more on this site, it looks like.
They do too. They have their list of words. Yeah, laughter, ventilator,
Finally.
self-quarantine. These are, so let me see. Happiness score. The highest is laughter. And then the lowest is terrorist. So, yeah,
Yeah.
you can see, you know, I believe they did this by having many, many people
Rate.
rank the words.
Zone. Finally. And see
Etc.
it. Cause.
Not all of the words. I think once they got
Yeah.
enough, it was by association.
Take a really long time. Anyway. Okay.
So I'll hold on to this. Notes. Use hedenometer to convert dates to quality. Quality. Okay. We'll do that. Thank you, everyone. We made some good progress today. I'll keep adding to this and do the boring math stuff on the back end.
We need to get some beads or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Glass things.
Do some math and science with those. We nearly made it to the end of the chart, which is nice, kind of nice.
But not the end of the series.
But not the end of the series.
Not
We
nearly.
finished season 1.
Yeah.
But I also feel like once we get to the end of season 1, we should do as much as we can to, like, just write down what everyone has, even if we can't convert everything.
Right.
Anyway, I'll clean this up. Love you all. Have a good weekend.
Charger is the key to all of this.
Have a good winter break if you have such a thing. Christmas happens before I see you all again. And Hanukkah's closing up in the next few days. Have a good Hanukkah.
Oh shoot, we need to put
Yeah,
another can.
past soon. And bye. See you around. Toodaloo. Good to be back. I know.